Good morning, viewers. Look at where we are today.
I was perched outside in the pouring rain, trying to make myself a sail. Then I'll float to you, my darling, with the evening on my tail. Although not the most honest means of travel, it gets me there none.
We're in the land of the Lake District, surrounded by brilliant mountains, waterfalls. It's warm and this is a lovely day to be exploring. The premise of today's video is to visit as many tarns as we can in one day, and obviously to do that, tarn being sort of a mountain lakey type thing, we've got to go up a lot of mountains. So join us as we do lots of altitude, visit lots of tarns and have lots of fun. The best thing about the Lake District, sheeps. How long do you think it took someone to put all of these rocks down? Look how far they go. Sheep. You having a good day? That's our first tarn of the walk, Easdale Tarn. Up there somewhere. I think we're walking next to that waterfall. What did you just point at?
Nothing.
What did you say?
I said sheep.
No. What did you say?
I
Be
said
honest
sheep.
with the viewers.
I said cows.
Does that look like a cow to you, Mr. Viewer?
No.
Does that look like a cow? A cow's woolly.
Floppy ears.
Look at this, viewers. Look at the scenes. It doesn't get much better than this. Tree, stone wall, mountains, waterfalls, stream. How wonderful is everything? So we've started in Grasmere. We're now sort of walking through the valley to Easdale Tarn. From there we essentially do a huge loop. We end up sort of going around to the Langdales, Blee Tarn and quite a few others, and then back round to Grasmere afterwards. There's a bit of an infinity pool down there. Wild swimming spot? Well, wild floating spot. That is some of the clearest water I've ever seen. And then you look the other way, that's the view you'll have. Wow. We are just approaching Easdale Tarn, so as we crest over the top of this little hill, we should be able to show you our first of many tarns of the day. Oh, got very wet feet now. Very wet, very cold. That is the coldest water I've felt in a long time, and you're getting in that later.
You're getting in it too.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I brought no swimming stuff. There's loads of ground nesting birds everywhere, and they're just sort of squeaking and jumping out in random places. You can hear them, but you can't see them. Masters of disguise.
Yes.
Transformers.
Machines with feathers.
We're going up there, viewers, right to the top. There's a slip and slide. You start at the top and you go wee all the way down, bit of a bumpy bit, and then straight into the tarn. No, Mr. Beetle, you've fallen on your back. Be careful descending. Don't fall. You're so clumsy. Just descend carefully and slowly.
He's sliding.
You moron. Got a bit more scrambly now. So theoretically, after this brief scramble, we should come up to what was it called? Huh? No, there's a tarn. We're going to come up to a tarn soon. It begins with Co, and it sounds like cobalt, but it's not. It's like Codale or something. It's a crocodile. It's a little stumpy faced crocodile, or a snake, see, on the rock. There it is, viewers. That's Codale Tarn. So we've just come from down there, all the way up here, and there it is. So that's our second tarn of the day. We're now ascending from Codale Tarn to Stickle Tarn, which I shall see shortly, but at the moment Can't quite work out which angle we're going to approach it from. How doing?
Really out of breath. I hate you for not being out of breath. It's really annoying.
It was pretty windy here, so I couldn't tell you that we just arrived at Stickle Tarn, but here you go, Stickle Tarn, our third tarn of the day. All was going well so far, but as you'll find out soon enough, our full walk might have been slightly optimistic given the amount of daylight hours available. That's Pavey Arc, viewers, that's Harrison Stickle. There's a big mountain range. And there's Rachel with her poles being careful descending. It's busier here. There's quite a few people out. Right, there's mountains behind us. And then if I turn you around, there's more mountains. How amazing is that? Isn't that great? We are just in the process of descending down from Stickle Tarn. So pretty much all the uphill we've done today, which took us maybe 2 or 3 hours, we've just completely got rid of in probably half an hour. But that is the way it goes. As soon as you go up, gotta go back down. Not a bad spot to go back down though. I think Rachel is pretty tired. I can see her wobbling about in the background. How are we doing, Chief? How are your legs? Do a squat for me.
No. They're shaking.
I can't see them shaking, but I'll take your word for it. I can see the lunchbox bouncing. Why are your legs?
My sandwich is vibrating.
Why are your legs shaking?
Because I'm not really used to this elevation.
1 hour later.
Hello viewers, you join us about an hour later. We've stopped, had some coffee, had some cake, and we've made the decision that we're probably not going to do the full route. We haven't quite got enough time, and I think Rachel's legs will collapse if we do another 3 or 4 mountains. So we're now going to walk sort of, you can sort of see we're in a valley here, so we've got the Langdales behind us where we just came down. We're going to walk in the bottom of the valley and then just do one hill to get back to Grasmere. So in total today we might do 4 tarns, but worst case 3. Look how clear that water is, viewers. Look at it. You can see right through it. It's almost, I don't know if you can tell, but it's almost green. Magical. Doesn't that look inviting?
It does look inviting, actually.
If it was warm and you were a spaniel, you'd be straight in there. Zoom. If I haven't got mountains to keep myself entertained, at least I can throw a rock. Nope.
No?
There's a million ants under it.
Ew.
Like a billion ants. Look, I'll flip it over.
Oh.
It's an ant's nest.
Ew.
Ooh. I don't want to get...
Are you covered in ants?
No.
Okay.
It's a very severe fence. 3 lines of barbed wire. They really don't want you in their house. Do you think it's a grow home? You can tell this gets a lot of moisture. It's got very thick moss on the top, and it's got what looks to be bike wheels that are like 50 years old or something. There's a yew tree, there's a few yew trees. I don't know what Skyrim is.
It's a game.
That's where we're going, viewers. We're going, well, where that sign says. Up there, over the hills. So I'm putting you away because I can't be bothered to hold you. By the power of editing and magic, we've made it to the top. Well, I've made it to the top. Rachel is down there. Wagwanji.
I'm so tired.
Uphill, fine. Downhill, we go to a crawl. Look at the size of the tree that's fallen over here. He's huge. He's torn up all of that ground. That must be about 6, 12, 18 feet tall. It's huge. There's Grasmere, and there's also Grasmere. That's where we're aiming for, but it's taking us a long time. It's
Still far away still, doesn't it?
It's quite a descent.
Yeah.
I'm afraid that's about all I filmed. We did 3 tarns out of a planned 6, so I will be back at some point to get redemption, but for now it was just a nice day out in the mountains. See you next time.